Let's swim for... Oh, you missed! You poor old man! We won! On the 14th of July, we were able to accomplish something incredible on stream. We were able to complete Fear and Hunger Ending B without opening the party menu. It's only one simple limitation, but if you think more about it, it opens up a lot of different things you cannot do that you normally do in order to accomplish a run more easily. The party menu, in fact, gives you access to using skills outside of battle, or even just using or crafting items. And do I have to talk about equipping new weapons or new accessories to increase your survivability? Or even just the possibility to relax? When you open the party menu, everything around you stops, giving you time to think carefully about what to do next. But being able to complete this made me curious about something else. Can you complete Ragnvaldr S ending without opening the party menu? And that's exactly what we're gonna try to answer today. So, make yourself comfy, grab some chips, and enjoy this no party menu run in Fear and Hunger! Do a challenge very easy. As you can see, I was confident. Nah, confident is not the correct word. I was curious to see if this was even possible, actually. But let's quickly go over the rules. So, I cannot open the party menu, which is the menu where, as I said, you can access inventory, use items, keep items, craft, etc. We are gonna be playing on hard mode, where the controllable party members are not in the dungeon and where you can't save. And we are gonna try to get Ragnvaldr S ending, which requires us to kill basically almost all the bosses in the dungeon and collect their souls. Then I will have to reset if I accidentally open the party menu, and no, I will not just unbind the keyboard button because it's funnier like this. And last of all, I will give myself 99 torches, because not being able to craft torches means we're gonna be without light for the majority of the time. And for the sake of entertainment, and for my mental sanity, I decided this solution. The rules are over, our run can officially start. And the first Ragnvaldr which will try to take on the dungeon is Ragnvaldr. I'm gonna regret this. I know I'm gonna regret this. Let's go. And some of you may already be wondering, how are you even gonna eat if you cannot open the party menu? And well, the Ragnvaldr intro is gonna give us a solution. In fact, we are able to learn the skill Devour, which allows us to devour the corpses of the opponent, restoring our hunger. Also, just to clarify, when I make these challenges, usually I don't have a complete plan of what to do before starting the stream. It's almost always improvised. There were a few cases in which I thought about how do I do this particular thing in the run, but usually I never have a complete scheme of what to do from the start. But I decided to enter from the main entrance, so making the dogs spawn, just to be sure to have the penance armor option still opened. Because in case you don't know, if you enter from the side entrance and you reach the torture chamber from the prisons, then you will not be able to sell Bachman to torture anymore. Even though, all things considered, maybe for my mental health, I shouldn't have done this. Oh, hey! No, what are you doing? No, what do you want? No. You know our run is gonna be great when right at the start you get already a heart attack. And to create an even better picture, let's include my luck. There is someone with a motorcycle. No! Perfect. Yeah, we may say losing an arm right at the start is not ideal, right? But I didn't want to reset. Because in that moment, I wasn't really expecting to be able to win the challenge first try, so I just wanted to see what were gonna be the main problems in it. But without considering all these bad moments, at least I found a friend in the dungeon. It was a very tall friend. Strong, tanky, able to protect me from all the adversities of the dungeon. Let me introduce you to the door! You are gonna be seeing doors for a very long amount of time during this video, because if you don't know it, in this moment the only way we have to heal us is by attacking doors, because we cannot access the inventory in the party menu, so we need to use the healing items during the battle. And also don't forget that during the battle we will be able to actually relax for a second and think about what to do. So with this realization we already resolved one problem of the challenge. And just like that we say goodbye to the door and our adventure continues. We finally reach the Cave Dweller village, only to discover that we got the unlucky 10%. Oh no! The massacre! No! In case you don't know, the cave dwellers in this moment are all dead. The reason is that we got a 10% chance at the start of the run of this event happening, in which all the cave dwellers are gonna be replaced by 2 moonless guards, which are way more annoying enemies. And after almost dying to one of the moonless guards, we were able to take the Cube of the Depths and escape from this stupid village. Also, we got another almost renewable healing source, which was Loving Whispers. And then I went back to the door. Listen, I told you you were gonna see this door for a long time, and the tension really required me to go back here. And also, we placed all the possible blood portals around the dungeon in order to trigger the fast travel, which will be fundamental once we reach Mahabre. And speaking about Mahabre, I think it's finally time to enter. Fortunately, we were able to find a red vial which allowed us to go into the past using the time machine in the Tomb of the Gods, which allows us to skip the Crowmauler despawn from the dungeon. Long story short, if you surpass the Ark of Mahabre in the present, the Crowmauler is gonna despawn always. But if you surpass it in the past on the rightmost side, the Crowmauler will not despawn from the dungeon. But anyways, once we reach Mahabre, I just trigger the last blood portals available, and I reach level 2 of affinity with Grogroth, because it will allow us to obtain the skill called Necromancy, which will allow us to get more party members. We cannot equip the party members, not even the skeletons, because we cannot open the menu, but they are still myth shields. And also in general, the skills are one of the only things that we are not prevented from using, because we don't need to open the party menu to obtain new skills. And in these type of challenges, it's very important to make the most from what you have. After all of this, we went back again to our friend Dor, because I was having a little bit of a headache in that moment, and I needed to study the next move. And I stayed there for like 7 minutes, I think, because I made a realization. There is no way in this challenge to be able to prevent Critical State. Critical State is a particular status effect put on you by enemies such as the Skin Granny, which will make it so that the next time you get damaged or healed, your HP are gonna be brought to 1, which basically means the Skin Granny has a chance to kill us in one single turn if she wants. There is a way to prevent Critical State, which is equipping the Salmo Snake Soul, but we cannot equip anything, so my best conclusion to this was, since we cannot prevent it, it's better to start with Skin Granny fight. So if we die, we can just restart and try again. But I wasn't gonna fight Skin Granny alone, no. Here, I started collecting with Necromancy my party. We took our first goal from the prisons, and then we went back to the door to heal. Then we visited the goal in the Grand Library in order to get a second party member, and then back to the door to heal again. The last step of the combo was getting a skeleton from the basement with Necromancy and combining all these party members in order to kill Isaiah. This was done mainly to get access to map number 2, which grants us 70 silver coins to buy more healing items, and after beating him, we went back once again to our door. You know, retroactively, I really think the door was the god savior in this run. Without it, my party members would have just killed the enemies, and I wouldn't have been able to safely restore my mind. But anyways, the preparations were completed in a little bit less than 2 hours, and it was time to start the first fight with Skin Granny. We cannot mix that up, so let's go. Now, to create a little bit more suspense, I'm gonna go for a second to the bathroom. The first plan I wanted to try was actually using pheromones on a skeleton on the very first turn before she's even able to attack me. In that way, Ragnvaldr is gonna be protected from at least 3 attacks of the Skin Granny. And we got Critical State immediately, that's bad. Burn! Didn't burn it! No! No! Damn it! Cannot read property scope of null. I cannot say we were exactly lucky in this attempt, but we were not even close. And yeah, that was the first loss of the day. Not pretending I wasn't expecting it, like at the start of the run I lost a limb. But with this attempt we kinda realized what we have to do, what we have to not do, how to circumvent stuff, how to basically play as if we still had the menu. Oh, and by the way, no, if you wanted me to put poison or burn on the first turn of the battle against the Skin Granny when she is still not a big monster, you can do that, but once she transforms she will lose the poison or the burn. So unfortunately for this fight fight specifically, it's not a viable strategy, at least at the start. But now, with this new knowledge, I was ready to go with the second Ragnvaldr of the day, Hakolo 94. Now our main goal was clear, reach the Skin Granny as fast as possible to be sure to try enough times in a short amount of time in order to eventually get decent RNG to kill her. Which translates to, get the second level of affinity with Gorgoroth, learn Necromancy, get the party members, then go into Mahabra in the past to avoid the Necromortar from despawn. Wait. To do that, I need a red vial, and I didn't find a red vial in this run. And then, of course, it happened. While going around in Mahabra in the present, trying to find a solution, I decided to try to fight the stupid body snatcher. I think we killed this guy. Yeah, let's just kill it, you know, let's just kill it. Yeah, we have to destroy this one, uses the paralysis dart. No! Okay. I entrust my life to Enki. So, let's start our third run in Ragnvaldr as ending without menu, okay? The thing that just happened is a thing that happens with some enemies in which I don't know why, but specifically if you have a certain amount of party members, the things they're gonna do in battle and the order of actions in the battle are gonna change. So there is the possibility for the opponents to attack you before you attack them, and in this case it cost us the run. But it's not a problem because now it's time for the third Ragnvaldr, Barbara! And are you ready to see the incredible journey of Barbara in the dungeon? Boom! No! Good start. Very good start, very good start. Congratulations, Barbara! You lasted around 5 minutes in the dungeon. And now, differently from the start, we already know what we have to do, so we're gonna reset immediately to get a better character, which is gonna be the 4th Ragnvaldr, for Apollo 94. It was my turn. It was time for me to try to purge the dungeon from all the evil opponents. And after doing the usual, so getting to Mahabre, unlocking the blood portals and getting all the party members required, and also after visiting my therapist, which in this run is the door, it was time for the Skin Granny once again. And how do you think Frapollo was gonna perform into this fight? That's fine, okay, 1 critical slash, okay. It goes to 1. Okay. Left leg is hanging loose. We missed! No! In the best way possible. And for the last attempt of the day, I tried to think about something. Maybe what I was trying to do, rushing the torso, wasn't the best idea. Maybe I should have tried to kill the arms very slowly and grind the Skin Granny. All of this got combined into a new assumption. Some of the Skin Granny arms only have 300 HP, including the legs. And I know one particular party member we have access to that deals around 300 HP with one attack. The Blood Golem. So with the 5th Ragnvaldr, which is Enkivaldr, I had a new strategy. We are gonna take only 2 Necromancy units, and then we are gonna use Blood Golem on the first turn of the battle against the Skin Granny. And with this new strategy realized, I was gonna approach the battle one last time. To be sure we secure a kill. Okay, the leg is dead. No, you missed! Double. Uh-oh. Everyone has critical slash. Perfect. And he has 1 HP. One arm is dead! Okay, 1 arm is dead. Now she's flexing. I think we have to attack another arm. That's fine. Everyone has critical slash. Everyone has critical... Okay, Skin Granny has 1 HP. Yeah? What do I select? Tell me. Yes! That arm is almost dead. Come on. No! Ah! God damn it. Did you see that? Yeah, we may have lost. But did you see? We were able to effectively do something before dying. This time, I think it's the closest we got to killing her. And this gave me hope. For today, it was gonna be it, but the next time I was gonna be ready with even more determination. For now I was tired, and we know with tiredness it comes distraction, and with distraction there are mistakes. So I decided to go to bed, to continue next time. The rest give me a good confidence that we cannot do much better than we are already doing. So with a calm state of mind we can continue again with the attempts. And I think we need another hand from Frapollo 94, the revenge. I will spare the boring details to you, let's just go to the Skin Granny fight. During this attempt, I basically almost unintentionally recreated a particular glitch, the Immortality glitch. You see, if you have critical state on yourself and you are at 1 HP while you have it, you will not take damage until the end of the battle, and we were effectively able to trigger it. But he has a very low health. If the Blood Golem attacks it... No! Okay! Another army is destroyed. Okay! We have 2 health! So the next attack is gonna leave us with what? Wait a second. Okay. Let's hope... Who's gonna get attacked? Me. We were able to trigger the Immortality glitch and still die! And the Face Rip, unfortunately, if you don't have the Iron Mask, kills you regardless. But that's okay. This gave me a whole new confidence. We reached the Skin Granny in exactly 1 hour, which means the possibility of doing multiple attempts, having clearly in mind what to do. But it was time. All the knowledge obtained during the past hours of this challenge allowed me to create the perfect Ragnvaldr, an amalgamation of the important traits of all the other Ragnvaldrs that already passed away. Welcome, Unga Bunga! And it is with Unga Bunga that I arrived to my final conclusion. We needed 1 more level of affinity with Grogorf to get Black Orb. And what better way for getting a level of affinity than sacrificing a goal called Frapollo 94? In order to get Black Orb, to complete the challenge, we have to let the past go and embrace the future. Embrace the real Unga Bunga. After barely 50 minutes, I approached the Skin Granny again. And this time, I will let you see. I'm gonna waste a turn, but if they attack the middle arm is gonna be destroyed. Please! Attack the middle arm, please! Yes! Okay, only 2 arms remaining. Uh-oh, no! Why are you attacking? Why are you attacking? Let me do my turn! Okay. Okay. Now, we just have to not miss the coin flip. Come on! Yes! Yes! Okay, okay, now, the right arm took some damage, so a Black Orb should kill it. Please, don't miss! Don't miss! Don't miss! Yes, no, it's still alive! No, 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 no! Attack it! Attack it! Yes! Yes! Blood Golem! Yes! Blood Golem! Yes! Come on! Yes! We're going to Shambhala! We're going to Shambhala, guys! The strongest enemy we ever faced during these challenges finally fell. Now back to some door therapy! Now that the first soul is obtained, we can just relax a little bit more and explore more slowly, also retaking another skeleton called Calcibon. Next stop was gonna be Chambara, which together with Valtail was still scaring me a lot, because if Valtail is able to deal great single target damage, Chambara is a very long and tedious fight. Especially considering we cannot equip anything, so we don't have armors to increase our defense, but the Blood Golem worked pretty well in the previous fight, so I thought, why not using the Blood Golem itself as a tank against Chambara? So after a few preparations and after getting some throwing darts which are able to apply poison, we finally approached the fight against the Tormented One. The plan was very simple: set up the Blood Golem, put pheromones on him, and then throwing dart on the torso. So when Chambara goes to second phase, the poison is gonna be transposed. If we reach second phase, okay, second phase. And then, how do we deal damage to Chambara? How are we able to attack something that is so evasive without relying too much on the skeletons randomly attacking? And this is the next part of the strategy. You see, if you put poison or burn or whatever you want on the wheels, they are gonna be jammed every single turn. You can do it for one wheel and then attack the other. You can do it for both wheels, so you don't have to attack anything and you can just focus Chambara. It doesn't matter, because this effectively makes the wheel mechanic a joke. In this way, carefully healing the Blood Golem from time to time, we were able to triumph on the Tormented One. Yes! Chambara is dead! Junior gods are gone! Yes! Ah! Second soul obtained. And now you may say that it's time for the White Angel fight, right? Well, no. I was almost devastated from the battle, so I wanted to go for a second to my therapy door. And now it was also time to take the last skeleton with us, Sans Under. Next stop was the Black Witch. I just wanted to kill some easy quote-unquote enemies, we may say, in order to feel more satisfied, you know. Black Witch fight was very simple because now we had access to Engard from the endless skill tree on the Exen, which means we can enter into the fight with Engard, which gives us 2 turns for being able to land Black Orb on the head. And after a short amount of time, the Black Witch was no more. Screw this! Yes! Haha! And the 3rd soul of the dungeon was with us. But of course, always remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Okay, now we can Engard once again. That's it. I made one of the greatest mistakes of my life. I lowered my guard while going around Mahabre and the White Angel was there, ready to take advantage of it. So, I concentrated, and I put all the hope I had in the Black Orb on the heart. And yeah, after a few turns, I actually land correctly Black Orb and win, because of course, the game will not give me immediately the win. The game wants me to suffer and feel horrible about what I did, right? But anyways, the 4th soul of the dungeon was with us. And then back to some door therapy. And now it was time for one of the last possible obstacles to our victory, Valtail. I decided to fight him now because at this point there was really nothing we could have done to increase our chances of winning. The plan was very simple. On the first turn, poison the head and hope he doesn't do Black Orb on Ragnvaldr, or should I say, Onga Boonga. And while in the first moment the strategy was working pretty well, unfortunately, then this happened. Ah! No! No, Sans! Sans! No! Sans Under, the last entry in our group, sacrificed himself for us to beat Valtail. Now back to some door therapy again! With all the 3 new gods dead and another soul in our bag, we can finally fight the Nameless Figurine. And keep in mind that I destroyed the arms of the Nameless Figurine. This is gonna come up later. Francois' fight is genuinely ridiculous. Like, even in the base game, you can literally just gaslight him to death by talking. And if you choose the correct options, he will never attack you. So, after a very anticlimactic fight with the supposedly strongest new god of the time, I guess we get another soul. Hooray! And also, after cutting off the organ in the Golden Temple in the present, we can do a little bit of backtracking, going back into the backyard, where we're gonna find on the ground the Butterfly Soul, which is another soul required for Ragnvaldr S ending. By this point, also I realized something. I was finishing the mind-restoring items. Very soon, I would have not been able to heal my mind, and therefore, not even healing my health with Loving Whispers. With this in my mind, I approached the Cave Mother, trying to preserve my mind resource. Please! Please! No! Stop playing with my emotions! Stop playing with my emotions, please! Stop playing with my emotions! Yes! Yeah, okay, listen, that Black Orb was necessary. I didn't want to deal too much with the Cave Mother, okay? And another of the souls required for the S ending was in our bag. We were missing just a couple more enemies, which may become incredibly dangerous if we finish the mind. Very quickly, I completed the Mahabre puzzle in the past, and then I go into the present in the new zone in order to get the old passage key. With that, it's time to fight the old Guardian. And as you may notice, he's missing the arms, okay? Do you remember when I told you... Keep in mind that I destroyed the arms of the Nameless Figurine. Yeah, in case you missed this crucial information, their arms, for some ungodly reasons, are connected. So if you cut off the Nameless Figurine arms, the old Guardian becomes almost a joke. And also considering he has a very low amount of HP on the torso, we are able to finish this pretty quickly. And another of the souls required is in our bag. By this point, we were missing only the Crow Mauler, Iron Shakespeare, and the Salmon Snake. We start off with the Salmon Snake, and if you remember, his main gimmick is he's able to stun you by attacking you with the arms. But if you destroy the little eye he has, the arms will attack less often. And so, we're gonna combine the gnome eggs we got from the Cave Mother body in order to make him skip turns and hope, just hope, that the skeletons are able to kill the eye to give me a better chance at winning. And fortunately, for once, they actually do what I want. After that, we just apply the poison on the torso and just wait for the demise of the salmon snake. And another soul was ours. With just the Iron Shakespeare and the Crow Mauler, I decided I wanted to leave the Crow Mauler as the last one, as a sort of symbolic fight for the finale of this run. So we approached the Iron Shakespeare with Enguard, and the only way in which we can win this safely is we hit all the Black Orb's attacks 2 times on the torso, which has around 800 HP. Attack! Come on! Kill it! Don't miss! Yes! Yes! This is it. The penultimate soul is with us. Now it's just us and the Crow Mauler. And so, I standed still in the courtyard, waiting for my opponent. And I waited. And I waited. And I waited. Crow Mauler? Yoo-hoo! You know, by this point, people in the chat were starting to think I accidentally despawned the Crow Mauler, which, you know, after all this time going around and winning, was gonna be a disaster for the stream. I literally wait around 15 minutes, I think, between the courtyard. I also try to change the place, I go into the level 1 entrance, I go everywhere, but the Crow Mauler doesn't appear. And then we tried to do something. The Crow Mauler has a particular event in which sometimes he's gonna break the walls in specific locations to attack you. So the point I'm going to is, what if the Crow Mauler event got stuck in the wall for some reason? And because of that, we approached the level 7 basement. There it is! He didn't despawn! There it is! But I'm not ready for the fight! I am not ready, no. I was so happy of knowing I didn't waste 5 hours of my life going around the dungeon and killing all the enemies without opening the menu just for the Crow Mauler to disappear. And now that we know the Crow Mauler is still there waiting for us, we go to our therapy door one last time. And then, there it is. There it is! There it is! Okay. I told you, non-believers. And now we can place the throwing dart. Throwing dart, don't miss! Don't miss! It's over, guys! It's over! We're almost there! Come on! Just a few more turns! Just a few more turns! Peck! Ha! You stupid idiot! And there it is, guys! Fear and anger! No, wait, no. Okay. Fear and anger! Without opening the party menu, you have now slain every beast and creature that had a corrupted soul. The man you came to this dungeon for seems to be dead, and you also found the stolen artifact you to the depths. And like for the Ragnvaldr as ending item only, I was finally able to relax after seeing the Crow Mauler dying. With this, Ragnvaldr as ending without opening the menu was finally achieved. This was for sure the most tense Fear and Hunger challenge I've ever done on my channel, because even though the door was present there for me for all the time, I never felt completely relaxed. I still have the tension of a whole challenge on me. Also knowing that after I leave that door, I am gonna be harmless against everything that comes at me. We may almost say that this challenge gave me a new sense of fear from the dungeon of Fear and Hunger. But anyways, let me know in the comments what you think about this challenge. If you liked the video, be sure to leave a like or subscribe, because that's gonna help me a lot. And if you want, let me know what you want to get covered next from my challenge runs. But for now, I want to thank every single one of you for the vision. I was Frapollo94, and I will see you next time.